Hey viewers and viewresses, my name is John Red Strategist. Welcome back to Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. This is episode 9. So we're here at the little Yorton holiday park sort of area. You remember this is where we left off in the proprietor's chalet, quote unquote. It's actually a freaking caravan, basically. So, you know, we're pretty much getting a lot of information about Lizzie and Stephen, their little affair, because obviously we're in the Lizzie chapter of the game now. The Frank one was actually quite short, I must say. But before we get on, I just realised there's a television here, and I'm wondering if we switch this on, we might get some numbers. So, yes. 17 00 11 17 13. Okay, is that it? That sounds like it, yeah. Okay, so that is friggin' Lizzie's chalet, we'll call it. Again, I'm writing all these down. I have no idea if they will actually take me anywhere, or if they will, rather, if they'll actually, what am I trying to say? I don't know if they signify anything. Oh look, you got another of those flowery trellises that everyone is very fond of in this place. Moving on, there's the tennis courts over here. I didn't realise you actually have the greenhouse around the back of your house. Hold on a sec. Say house. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute, hold on. You never know what might be around there. Stuck on a fucking sign. It's a common problem here in the UK, getting stuck on signs. Just the other day, wandered out, got stuck on a road sign. I do hear something else though, chanting numbers. So there's something else to find. Yeah, doesn't look like there's anything really in here. Every English person probably has an Australian resident who sends them at least one boomerang as a gift. That is true, and I know it to be true because when I was a kid, I had Australian relatives, alright? And my grandmother always used to go out and visit them, and she would always, without fail, send me a boomerang, you know, as a gift. Because, you know, if there's friggin', you know, one item that symbolises Australia, it's a boomerang. That or a didgeridoo, you know. But, I don't know. Alright, look at the colour there of all the little flowers. There's the radio. Now these ones that are chanting numbers, usually when you click them, you get a little bit of exposition from Catherine.
I don't even care that he was screwing her. What made me angry was that he treated me like I was too stupid to notice. I dream through the light storm and see the pattern dancing on his skin as he burns. I wake up with eyes full of liquid light. I'm going to concentrate all 5 remaining towers on the same point in the sky. If it is establishing conduits for communication, that should create a jump in bandwidth.
Okay, so you knew shit was going down between Stephen and Lizzie, okay, but you didn't really care, right? I get it. Ooh. You, no, you're just hanging around for no apparent reason there. Alright, we're here, up by the old tennis courts. Can we go onto the tennis courts? Looks like we can, but is there a reason for doing so? Oh, there is.
Hey, it's just been on the radio that they're closing the roads. Something about the flu?
No one here has flu, Sean. There's no flu here. I overheard Mrs. Graves, and she said another family of Upton left. She said they must have left last night, but their car and all their stuff's still here.
Screw this, Di. There's 15 people up and left in 2 days. I don't like it. Where's the baby?
Asleep in the caravan. Sean, I don't want to sit around here waiting for it to get worse. I reckon if we leave now, we can get out of the valley before they get their acts together and close the roads.
You think so?
Yeah, we can go the back roads, through the woods. I'll leave some money on the side for Mrs. Graves. You know her husband isn't back yet either.
He's a boozer, right? That's what I've heard. That's a problem anyway.
Don't be unkind, Sean.
Come on, let's go and get there then.
So that's the two who Rachel mentioned in one of the flashbacks in the previous episode. See, it's always worth coming in. Ooh. I hear the ghostly sounds of somebody playing a game of tennis. Ghost tennis. That's what we'll call this episode then, everyone. When the ghosts start playing tennis, you know shit's about to go down. About to get real, yo. Alright, come on. Keep moving. Tennis court's closed until further notice. Well, that doesn't stop the ghosts playing, does it? Freaking yobbos. God, get the police out here and arrest them. You know, when all else fails, arrest the ghost. See my cantankerous...
I think it was instant. I know that's no help.
Can you leave me alone?
There was nothing we could do. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Pat.
You've woken the baby. Just leave me alone.
Rachel, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Babby Dillon, uh-oh, did something happen to Sean and Di? Oh, can't go in there, really? It doesn't look like there's really anything in there anyway, it's just a little hut probably for getting changed into your tennis gear. Well, Charlie, it seems that shit is going down. Alright, let's continue on with our walk around the old holiday park. Ah, hello. There we go. Oh, freaking Floaty Boy, he's signalling, he wants me down there. He wants me to go down there and see something. Ah, there's a phone booth over there. Do you reckon that might be ringing? Because I heard ringing out the back of the main hall. Yes. I think I just heard it ring. Yeah, I can hear it ring. Okay, hold on. So if that is the main hall there, let's just see. Where are we abouts here? Yeah. Yeah, it's out the back of the main hall. I see. Right, well, we'll get to the caravans in a second. Let me just check this old telephone over here. Come on.
Hi, this is Kate Collins and Stephen Appleton. Leave a message.
Stephen, it's me. I'm leaving. I've waited as long as I can. If you are there to meet me, I'm leaving for the station now, but I am going anyway, whether you're there or not. But I love you. Please be there. I love you.
Yeah, something tells me he's probably not going to be there. Just saying. Now, can we get into this back room of the old village hall from here? Not by the looks of it. Alright, well, we continue heading down towards where those caravans are located. Let's have another look at the map. Because we can. Snowdrop. That's what the sign says for that area. Alright, so let's look to the caravans up there. Yeah, if we just follow the road onwards, it will continue on with the sort of lap. Looks like there's another sports court of some sort up there. Maybe a football pitch. Soccer for all you Americans. All you Americanos. That's right, I just compared you to a type of black coffee. The worst type of insult, I don't know. Who knows? Right, once again, people are hanging out their white sheets. Don't know why you're hanging them out in the rain. They're going to get all sopping wet like that. That's my expert analysis. Yeah, that's not going to open, is it? Right, by the looks of it, I don't know, that looks like a very blank model, that does. You can't see in the windows or anything, so there's probably nothing in there. Picnic basket, nice. That one, however, is open. Okay, so it's probably the only one where there's something to see. Thank you, Floaty Boy. I will go in here and see what the deal is. Aha! Let's see now. Oh, we're almost there. Get on. Who's in here?
And you found it like this?
Yeah? I got into the habit of checking in first thing in the morning just to make sure he's had his pills.
Mr. Coles is not a well man, Elizabeth. It's entirely possible he upped and wandered off. If things progressed, the mind can be a fragile thing, you know?
It's just not very like him, that's all I'm saying, Doctor. He never misses the mid-morning bingo.
He didn't smoke, did he?
Not that I knew of.
There's a funny... It's like ash.
Well, that is odd. Reese cleaned in here yesterday afternoon. I'll have to have a word.
It's not like cigarette ash. Strange.
Oh.
Dr. Wade, there's just been a phone call. We needed back at the village. Apparently Mrs. Barton has disappeared.
Yeah. Ash. Doesn't sound good, does it? This is the old guy, this is, who is up on the posters as missing. Oh, at least the rain stopped. Thank God. And it's the public service announcement again. Okay. Oh, can we get through in that direction? Hold on, let's have a look over here. It looks like there's a path through the woods. God, it does that nice sort of wet look on the earth. Very lovely to look at. Very muddy. Very immersive. I do like it. And the rain started up again a little bit. You can just see it very faintly, and now the sun is actually shining through a bit, though, which is good. What's up, Floaty Boy? Got something you want to show me, huh? Where Timmy? Did he fall down the well again? Lassie? Oh, you see, here's the little, I say soccer pitch. It's not really much, is it?
Yeah, it is. You ever seen anything like it? They must be well happy at the observatory place. They're probably all partying there right now. This is right, Boston. It is. Right. That's me. Short leash. Kids up half a night, bloody teething. Missus will kill me if I'm gone too long. Good night, mate. Night.
We look up into the night sky. Did that take place when the event started to happen? That's what I'm getting from that. Well, caravans and stuff around here. Also got a building that probably is empty over there because I can see sort of into it. It looks like there's just an empty shelving unit. He says as he wanders toward it because he's going to check anyway. There's a path off in that direction as well. All these things probably kind of loop around back to the same sort of area, but we'll investigate as many as we can because that's what we do. Alright, always worth going off the beaten track in this game. Hello? Changing rooms? Or just toilets? Oh no, changing rooms, yeah. Because they got the little cubicles. Can I open? No. Never mind. That's a locked door. I don't think there's actually anything in here, is there? Okay. Right. Now, is it worth checking out these caravans over here? Because judging by the fact you can't see through the windows, I'm guessing they're all just, you know, completely chunky models. There's not actually interiors to them to find or anything like that. But then again, you know, you always find something to, you know, listen into. Barbecue. Someone at least was, you know, eating their heavily blackened meat and hot dogs and burgers before the apocalypse went down. Okay, there is something here, yeah. So we're going to get more numbers, or maybe more exposition. Ah, it's Kate. It's all Kate. She's going to give us some exposition. See, I haven't been paying attention to the numbers that these radios have been saying, but whatever.
I tried to leave the observatory, but couldn't. I stood at the gates, but couldn't conceive of a world outside. The strangest feeling. As if the valley, Stephen, everything was simply irrelevant. An idea of something, not as something itself. I'm losing track of time. Of whether I'm asleep or awake. My fingers have gone numb at the tips. It's like they still feel. But what they feel is no longer for me. Like the signal has been hijacked.
You're possessed by an alien. That's what's going on here. Just saying it right now. As old what's-his-face from the Oxcast would say, old Sips, old boy himself. It's got to be said. Right, that is the main hall of the holiday camp. This is a different building. So, we are sort of going in roughly the right direction. Could we go in here? Did we go in here? I don't think we did, but the door is open, so we can go in. Ah, no, it's a little laundrette.
I'm not even really talking at the moment, if I'm honest with you. I've been sleeping in one of the empty chalets. Otherwise, we just sit there in silence. And then he goes off and pretends he's not drinking from one of his secret little stashes. And I pretend I ain't noticed, and then when we go to bed, it's all I can do not to scream. I don't know why we're still together. Except I do. I still love him.
You remind me of Mary when she was your age. If we'd had a daughter, I'd have been proud if she turned out like you.
You don't have to say that.
Just talk to Robert. Tell him you know he's drinking again. You two can work it out together. I know you can.
I wish I had your faith. I just don't want to be the person who stayed because they were afraid to move. I know you can't dwell on the past. I know that, but sometimes you do just think, don't you? What if the accident hadn't happened? I could have been anywhere right now, rather than stuck here rehearsing Peter bloody Pan and fixing tumble dryers for the umpteenth time. Oh, Frank, you are an angel.
Don't be daft. You're still young, Lizzie. You got plenty of time to be whoever you want to be. Just don't keep using that leg of yours, or that husband, as an excuse.
Frank, you speak a lot of wisdom. Oh look, it's the little what no bananas dude. Is that not the Second World War cartoon or something? Little guy sort of peering over the fence, and he always has a little speech bubble above his head, and he's going, you know, what no bananas? What no Lizzie? What no husband? What no drinking? What no alcoholism? Oh dear, yes. Well, whatever. Yes, Robert. Bloody Robert. He's off on one of his drinking spells again, isn't he? The bastard. You're bastard. Right, I think we got to keep going in this direction. I mean, it's a one-way road, and the arrow says go this way. Is that a tactical choir I hear incoming in the background? Oh. I saw you, Floaty Boy. Very well, we'll go off in this direction, and we'll see what you got to show us next. Ooh, that was a weird sound, wasn't it? For a second I thought there was a UFO or something overhead. I don't know why I think that, but I just did. Oh, look, it's another campsite area. Ah, WC up here? Where are we? Are we still on our kind of clockwise route? Yes, by the looks of it, we are. Okay. So, nah, they're not open. There's stuff in there, so there is like a 3D interior, but probably, you know, nothing to actually see or do there. Now, Floaty Boy wants me obviously to go over here, because clearly there's something to find. You know, this game has a lot of areas where it looks like you can go to various areas, but, you know, Floaty Boy here pretty much just sort of shows you where everything is. And he tells you, you know, you need to go over here, you need to go over there. Here we go. Got it. Who's around?
You shouldn't be smoking, you know. Not in your condition.
It's Stephen's fault. He got me started again.
I'm not going to try and stop you, but the weather's looking pretty rough. There's a storm coming.
That's what Stephen said. He said he'll meet me, but there's things he has to do first. He seems to think that all of this is connected to him. I don't know. I'm going anyway, whether he comes or not.
I'm assuming Stephen has thought of a way through the quarantine.
Oh, he's clever. You gotta give him that.
Do you trust him, though?
Well, I love him. So I'd hope that was good enough.
I hope so, too. Listen, if you can't get through, for whatever reason, I'm getting people together at the village hall, rounding up stragglers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've got all the campers together here, doing a show. Peter Pan. The kids love it. It'll take their minds off things. Hey, did you see that?
Oh. Yes, what did you see? What did you see? Did you see something going on in the sky? Did you see maybe a bomber flying overhead and dropping some VX gas on you? If so, breathe it all in. That stuff's good for you. What am I saying? I don't know. I see a path up there. I wonder if that kind of loops around back to the little soccer area. You see, they had a little art easels up here. Somebody did a nice little painting of that up there. I like it. Oh, you see, you know what I like here? This little attention to detail. Because obviously, you've got 4 different easels here, right? And of course, every artist is going to be looking at that from a different angle. So you see, if you had a game dev here who wasn't quite so focused, you know, who didn't quite have an eye for detail there, they might have just made kind of one painting of that and then just slapped it across, you know, multiple easels, the same one. But that would not have looked right, though, would it? Because of course, each of these artists or people sat doing the paintings, can, like I say, they're going to be looking at this from a different angle. And so this one, you can see they've got the attention to detail. They got the angle of the subject of the painting different to the one over here. I like that. It seems like such a little thing, but it's actually such a nice little just bit of attention there to the detail. I like it. Very good.
District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the
Yes, you get it.
Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
Will do, old boy. Now these are friggin' tiny little caravans. I'll be honest with you, you know, I know people who are into caravanning and all that, but I personally, you know, I can't see the appeal of caravanning myself. Having to stay in this tiny little fucking box of a dwelling, shitting into a tiny little bucket of a toilet. No thanks, I'll leave that to other people, preferably. You're just floating around there, okay. Can't do anything with you. I'm guessing you want me to look at this car here.
Whatever's wrong? You look terrible.
Mrs. Graves.
Sean, baby Dylan, is he alright?
He's fine. Di, come on.
It's okay. Let's get you a cup of tea.
Mrs. Graves, I need to tell you.
Leave it, Di.
Do you try and get out of the valley? All the roads are shut now.
I know, I was driving really fast, but the other car was on the wrong side of the road and... Oh, God, I think
Di, for fuck's sake, leave it.
It's alright. Hey, you're alright. Sean's alright, baby Dylan's alright. That is what matters. Everyone's alright. No. Now I need your help. Some of the children, they're getting quite frightened. So Rachel and I, we decided to push forward the show, keep them occupied. You said the other night you play piano. Can you help with that?
Yes, I suppose so, but Mr. Graves, Rob...
Can look after himself. He's a big boy now.
Ah.
Don't worry. Just head to the hall and find Rachel. She'll tell you what needs practicing.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Graves.
And Sean, go and find Reese, please, see if he needs some help.
Yeah, of course.
Go on.
Ooh, yes. Okay, so you try getting out of the village, you were driving a bit too fast. You hit Robert. Is Robert dead? Is he a bit deadered? Possibly, I don't know. I see, here's the lake. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's the sound of it, a radio or something to find. Get over here, maybe. Ah, we cut through. Got another caravan that we can access. So let's have a look and see what we got over on this side, and we can potentially actually go out onto the lake side. Interesting. Oh look, they got those big sort of floaty bikes. God, I've not seen those things for fucking years. Jesus. Not since, God, when would it have been? But God, I would probably have only been a kid. On holiday abroad somewhere. Right, let's see now. Also, I do like how a lot of these caravans have different interiors. Again, it's just that attention to detail, you know.
Oh God, Stephen. What's happening to me?
Well, that was a short one. Okay. That doesn't sound good, does it? That does not sound good at all. Okay, does it want us to go out onto the lake? I mean, it doesn't look like there's much here, but let's just take a quick look. Oh, there's a lot of very colourful flowers though, isn't there? There's another barbecue thing over here. Ah. Yeah, look at the big three-wheeled floaty bikes. There's probably a proper name for those things, but I don't know. I was about to say pedalo, but I don't know. Unless pedalo is just a generic term. Because I remember pedalos from various family holidays. They look slightly different to these ones, but... Okay, well there's definitely nothing over that side. Don't know why I even bothered coming over there, but, you know, it's one of those things you just got to explore, because you never know what might be knocking around. I mean, I guess you could say they're kind of pedalos, just of a different variant to the box standard type. Because at the end of the day, the way they work is you sit in them and you pedal. And you sort of slowly but surely make your way across the water. Yeah. I suppose they're a good way, though, of keeping fit, you know, building up some leg muscle. You know, fighting against the water resistance and all that. Who's left the bloody chair? Oh, no. I think somebody got hit by a freaking VX gas bomb. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. That's not good. God, let's just wander through that smoke. Right, we're going in this direction now. What do we got? Oh, shut up, you. Ah, hello. It looks like there's something... Oh, in the kids' playground. Oh. Can I get in there? Must be a way in, surely. I can just go over the friggin' thingy-bobber. Go over the hedge, can't I?
Well, they live nearby, don't they?
Yeah, in the village.
You don't think she's gone to look for Mr. Graves, do you?
I think Lizzie knows Robert will turn up when he's sober. He'll be all right.
Do you want me to go and look for her?
No, it's okay. Come on, I promised the kids another shot at the last number, then I promised everyone a cup of tea.
You're very like her, you know. Like Lizzie.
Me? No, I'm not. First chance I get, I'm out of here.
I do like how the, you know, the various playground furniture actually moved in response to that scene. Like the swing sort of moving when she got up off it. Again, it just comes back to the whole thing about, you know, fantastic kind of attention to detail. Where's the old swimming pool, though? That's the question. Oh, look, there's the windmill up there. Is there a thing in here to find? Hold on a minute. There's a door up there that's open. Oh, there's a swimming pool up there. Hold it. Hold your horses. Sure, I hear another radio somewhere close by. Well, someone's been having a nosebleed in here, clearly. Where is that radio that I'm hearing? Hold on, whereabouts are we? We're there. Okay. Right. Where am I hearing that? Must be in one of these caravans over here on the Bluebell area. Is it... Oh, it's on the table. Okay, right. Sure, let's have a look at it. Let's have a look-see.
All 5 towers are now operating together, and I've got the reception up to the red zone, but it's not enough. I'm going to try and route the signal through Tower 6 to create a singular point of reception and re-coordinate the optical array, which should, in theory, focus a signal spike on the point of origin. If I conceptualize this origin point as a 7th tower, then it makes a kind of sense. Kind of. I think we're moving so far beyond everything I understand about physics. Anyway, it's gotta be worth a shot.
Thinking like a true entrepreneuring scientist. I like it. Yes, okay, right. We need to keep going until we find a save point here, so I can start thinking about wrapping up the episode, but for now, we'll keep on. You see, we came in here, didn't we? I kind of want to go back onto the lakeside, but at the same time, there might be stuff around here to locate, because there's a whole section of the camp still yet to explore around this side. Just we got kind of distracted there by the toilets, which were open for some reason. Okay, anemone. Going into this area. You see... Ooh, do you reckon there's stuff inside some of these caravans? Because these ones actually look like they've got interiors, but... Oh, wow, we can go into this one. Okay. Is there a reason for doing that, though? Nice big pot there. My parents used to have a pot like that back at their home. Huh. Strange, we can go into this one. Wonder how many others there've been which technically you can go into, but I've completely missed them. Alright, never mind. Well, let's just go over here. Oh god, there's a swimming pool as well in this campsite, which we still haven't been to either, which we're going to have to try and relocate at some point. If we just sort of keep going on around the area. Again, those caravans, with the blinds drawn over them again, they don't look like they have anything to find. But we've got something here, by the looks of it. What are you going to show us this time? Oh, here we go. See
Hello,
you.
Catherine.
It's Kate. Elizabeth?
Lizzie. I've heard a lot about you. It's good, you know, you and him, it's not difficult or anything.
Well, you're making it awkward right now.
You said it wasn't difficult. I don't see why it would be difficult. You and Stephen were together a long time ago. He moved away. Certainly isn't difficult for me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, or...
Well, I'm not offended. Listen, Elizabeth,
Lizzie, please.
Lizzie. Right. You seem like an okay type of person. And I'm not trying to be rude, I promise. But let's try and be realistic here, huh? Let's, try and do our best. It's a British thing, right?
Yeah, yeah, I suppose it is. We'll do our best then.
Yeah, that wasn't awkward at all now, was it? Jesus. Are we going to get a save point? Liz, Give me a save point, because I need to wrap this episode up here. Ideally. Oh god. I think I have to keep going. Oh dear. Right, well, down towards the edge of the lake, I guess. Oh no, there we go, save point. Thank god, it's delayed for a few seconds. Okay, I need to wrap this episode up here. So, this is episode 9 of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, with me, General Red Strategist, down here in the old holiday camp. Going to... oh. Oh. That's different. Well... yeah, I feel like now I need to go back to the main hall, but then again I want to go down to the lake. Okay, well tell you what, I'll have a think about it and I'll choose in the next episode. We'll probably go down to the lake anyway. So yeah, if you're not doing so already, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter, links down below along with a link to my propagandist channel. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends on social media and all that. But in the meantime, I am signing off now. Goodbye everybody. And remember, you can actually climb up beyond it and go this way, but there's not really anything here if I remember correctly. Just a long area that goes to nothing. Oh dear. Okay, right. So, let's get to it. Gotta get psyched up for this one. Because this is where the bosses are going to start to get a bit nastier, I think, if I remember correctly. Hopefully I should be able to take this one out. Okay, let's do it. Hopefully he won't kill me.
Young men need more training.
Okay, you need to close in rapidly with this one. Oh god. Careful. Go. Do this.